Hey guys! So, as you can tell, this video is all about the Hollister interview. Now, right now, I am wearing my senior hoodie, and I just look all casual and bummy because I'm going to a basketball game later. So, I really didn't want to dress up for this and be all fancy, but I did my makeup, kind of. So, if you're thinking about working at Hollister, then you can either go to the store or apply online, but in order to apply online you need a code. So you could go to the store and to any just a checkout counter area and ask them if they're hiring. Most likely they will say yes, because Hollister is always hiring pretty much. And then if you don't have your social security number, then you will have to do it online. But they'll normally take you over to that little computer area in the, like, right next to the checkout. And they'll have you fill out your form there. I did it online, so I really don't know about the computer thing. It's probably the same application. But if you don't know your social security number, then just ask for the password, and they'll give you a password to log on to. You go to Hollister something online for the application, then you type in the password and you put where you live, which mall you would want to work at, or which area, and then it just gives you normal application stuff. They do their interviews Tuesdays and Fridays at 4 o'clock, so pick either those 2 days. And sometimes someone from the store will call you to confirm your time and day. A lot of people want to know what to wear for the interview. I say go with their look. If you don't have Hollister, don't go and buy Hollister clothes. Just wear something similar to their look. Like skinny jeans, flip-flops, or Vans, and like a navy v-neck, a gray v-neck, a white v-neck, or a cardigan, or something similar to their look. And their rules are very strict already, so already try and follow the rules. They don't want any facial jewelry. For guys, no facial hair. Earrings, they want just one stud in each ear. Nothing more, no cartilage. Minimal makeup as possible. So you would go with the normal foundation, and you could wear chapstick on your lips and mascara on your eyes, and maybe a light eyeshadow. And for your nails, you can't wear anything on your nails, like nothing at all, which kind of sucks sometimes, but that's okay. For jewelry, you could wear a watch or a bracelet, I think, and nothing on your neck. And yeah, that's pretty much it for their dress code. And then they go by the AAAs, but that's only if you get the job. In your interview, you'll go to the front counter and say, hey, I'm here for the interview, and then they'll tell you to sit on those seats in the little area. If anyone's been to Hollister, you should know what I'm talking about. And wait there, and then the manager will come get you. And you'll go to a quieter area, because Hollister is normally very loud, and they will take you to the food court, most likely. That's where I went. And then you'll sit down, they'll ask a bunch of questions, and then your interview is over. So what happens in the interview is you can either apply for model or impactor. The model is just the person who works the cash register, people who fold clothes in the front and work up front, and people that greet you when you walk in. The impactor, I don't know what that really is. I think they just work, like, it's a teamwork thing, and they work in groups, and they do stuff in the back. I applied for model, so they asked me 4 questions because there were 3 people in the interview applying for model and 3 for impactor. And it's a group interview, which is very nice because it's a lot more casual and laid back, so you don't have to be like all uptight and fancy. They want someone like chill and laid back. And the first thing they did was just ask like about yourself, like your name, your school, and what, like something interesting about you. So I said, hi, I'm Briiannne. I go to this school and I'm a competitive figure skater. And I knew one of the assistant managers there, so she's like, oh, do you know so-and-so? I was like, yeah, I do. We were friends. We skated together when we were little. And she's like, oh, that's cool. And so I think it helps if you know someone or you get approached. And so the other questions were, what does diversity mean to you, and is it important in the workplace? Why or why not? And you need to know what diversity is. If you don't know what it is, you're going to have a hard time answering that question. What do you want? And they asked, how would your friends describe you? And what characteristic do you think is most important? And then one of the other questions was, what is Hollister's image? And if you don't know what their image is, do not apply unless you actually know what their image is. Their image is pretty much beachy casual, which it's an all-natural thing. Hollister, they want all natural, and if you know their store, it's all like beachy stuff. Even in the winter, it's still beachy in a way. They asked one more question, but I do forget what it was, and for the impactor, they asked totally different questions except the question about diversity. Everyone needs to know that. And yeah, that's pretty much all about the interview. It's super casual, and it's nothing to be worried about. Like, I'm an anxious person. Like, I have really bad anxiety, and I was not anxious at all, which was a first. And it was actually really nice that I wasn't anxious, because normally I'd be like shaking and like be like, and they don't want to hear that. They want to hear confidence and know that you're confident. And I'm actually only making this video because I got the call from Hollister today saying that I did get the job, so I can start filling out my paperwork next week, which is really exciting. So that's pretty much the only reason why I made this, because if I didn't make it, if I didn't get the job, I wouldn't make the video. So, well, that's all you need to know. And just remember, just to be yourself. They don't want super peppy people. They don't want fake people. Just be yourself. And if you're what they're looking for, then you will get the job. Alright, bye guys! What? Are you in or out? You're in. Okay. Stupid dog. Come on. Bella, what you doing?